Hello, learners. My name is Cynthia Amwa, your science facilitator. Today, our topic is life processes in living things. Life processes in living things. Before we start our lesson, we have to look at what we are supposed to do at the end of the lesson. And that is our objective. Let's read our objective on the board. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain the life processes of living things. Again, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain the life processes of living things. Let's read it once more. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain the life processes of living things. Now, in our previous classes, we learned about living things. Let's look at examples of living things on our screen. Learners, what is this? This is a mango tree. A mango tree. A mango tree is a living thing. Let's look at the stem of the mango tree. We have leaves. We have branches, as we can all see. And we have fruits. We also have roots. And the roots are in the soil. Unless we uproot the plant, we cannot see the roots. So the root is in the soil. The root helps the plant to stand upright. Root helps the plant to stand upright. Now let's look at the stem. What color is the stem? The stem is what? Brown. Brown, we can't see. Let's look at the branches. We have so many branches on this mango tree. We have leaves. Now, what is the color of the leaf? What is the color of the leaves? They are green. The color is what? Green. The green helps the plants to prepare its food. The green coloring matter in the leaf is called chlorophyll. And this helps the plant to prepare its food. As we can all see, we have some food on the mango tree. We have mango fruits. Now, what are the colors of the fruits? They are green. It means it hasn't matured. Very soon it will mature. Now, school children used to eat unmatured mango. And it makes you what? Fall sick. So we don't have to eat the green mangoes. We have to wait for it to get ripe before we do what we eat. When it gets ripe, you will see that it is what? Yellow. It's only the exotic ones that when it ripes, it becomes green. Now, this is a living thing. A mango tree is a living thing. Now, let's go to another topic, another picture. We can all see on our screen, we have a boy and a girl. A boy and a girl. And we call them human beings. Human beings. You can also have a woman and a man. A baby boy and a baby girl. an old woman, and an old man. We put all together. We call them human beings, and they are all living things. Now let's go to another picture. Learners, what is this? A bird. A bird. Now, what type of bird is this? A dove. Now, let's look at the dove. The dove has a beak, and it uses its beak to eat. They pick their food with their beaks. The eye. The eye also helps you to see things around. Now we have feathers. Feathers. The feathers helps it to stand in high conditions. Like when it is cold, the feathers protect the bird. We have the tail. We have the wings. The tail and the wings helps it to fly. And it can fly high, high, high in the sky. It can go anywhere that the bird likes. The bird also has 2 pairs of what? Legs. The legs helps it to stand. Now this is a bird. So a bird is also a living thing. Let's go to another picture. We have a cockroach. A cockroach. Now this animal, we can find it in our various homes. In our various homes. Let's look at the part. It has 2 pairs of eyes. It has what? 1 pair of eye. An antennae. 1 pair of antennae. It has wings to fly. And 3 pairs of what? Legs. Now the legs helps the animal to stand. And they use their legs to spread diseases. Now if you open your food in your mother's kitchen, they will come and stand on it and give you what? Diseases. They have so many diseases in their body. So learners, don't put your food there without closing it. In the night, they spread all around our kitchen. You don't see, you can't see them. So this animal is also what? A living thing. A cockroach is a living thing. And it is called what? An insect. Let's look at another picture. A cat. A cat. Now, a cat is also a living thing. I hope you have some in your various houses. Yes, we all have some. Now, this cat, it has eye, and it has a mouth to eat. It has fur on the body. The fur helps it to stand in high conditions, as we saw in the bed. The fur protects its body. We human beings wear clothes, and the fur is their clothes. So this is a mammal. The cat is a mammal. Now let's go to another picture. Yeah, these are what? Human beings, as we can see. Now let's go to our board. As we said, life processes in living things. There are some things only living things can do. They are referred to as life processes in living things. Life processes in living things. And they are: 1, respiration, respiration. 2, movements, movements. Say it again, movements. And another name for movement is what? Locomotion, locomotion. 3, excretion, excretion. 4, sensitivity, sensitivity. And the last one, 5, is nutrition, nutrition. So these are the life processes in living things. So let's read again. There are some things only living things can do. They are referred to as life processes in living things. They are respiration, movements, excretion, sensitivity, and the last one, nutrition. Now these things, non-living things, cannot do. They cannot do at all. Now some of the non-living things are what? Stones. Stones. We have papers, buildings, and these cannot perform these activities. We are coming to look at respiration as a topic. Respiration. Now, before we come to the definition, let's look at something on our screen. Children, what are they doing? School children eating. School children eating. And what are they eating? Let's look at it. Look at it well. They are eating wache. Now, this food is from the school feeding program. I hope all of you eat some. When it's second break, the bell is rung, and all of you run for your plates, and you go for your food. So they are also enjoying. Now, this is wache. What do we use in making the wache? What do we use? We have what? Beans in it, you can see. We use rice. And the color, we have some leaves. When you add to the beans and then the rice, it changes. And that makes it what? Wache. And the leaf is what? Medicinal. Now let's look at the stew. What do we use in making the stew? We have tomatoes, pepper, onion, oil, and sometimes others use what? Spices to make the food tasty, to make it taste well. They are eating. School children eating. Now let's look at another one. Now what is on our screen? A goat eating grass. Say it. A goat eating grass. Goats normally eat what? Grass. Now what type of goat is this? This is a female goat. A female goat. Female goats have short horns, and the males have long horns. Now, a goat is a mammal. A goat is a mammal. It has fur on the body. It has fur on the body. Now, the fur helps you to stand in hard conditions, as the cat we saw and the dove we saw. Now, a goat is eating. What does it use to eat? The mouth. It picks the grass on the ground and eats it. So, a goat's eating. Let's look at another picture. Learners, you can see on our screen a hen eating. A hen eating. Now, what does a hen eat normally? A hen eats what? Maize. Sometimes wheat brown. They can eat so many things. They eat gari and so many. They eat with their beak. So look at it, a hen eating. A hen eating. Now, from the pictures on our screen, we can say that respiration is a chemical process. What do we mean by chemical process? It means it goes on in our stomach. It goes on in our stomach, chemical. We cannot see with our eyes. They are not physical, they are chemical. Chemicals, we don't see with our eyes. Chemical process. Through which food substances. Now, we saw from our screen that the children were eating. The water that they were eating is what? Food substance. Food substance. Now, we have so many food substances in our environment. We have kenke and fish is also a food substance. We have banku and okra stew is also what? Food substance. We have egidi is also a food substance. Vegetables like cabbage, carrots, French beans, lettuce, they are also what? Food substance. We have other food like what? Fruits, mango, pineapple, pear, and others. They are all food substances. Now, these food substances we have mentioned are broken down. They are broken down. When you eat and it gets into your stomach, it is broken down within the cells. And the cells are very small, small. We cannot see with our eyes. With the release of energy. Now, after eating, you see that you have gained some energy. And this energy helps you to do so many things. Now, let's look at our respiration again. Respiration is a chemical process through which food substances are broken down within the cells with the release of energy. Now, we saw from our screen the goat eating, the hen eating, the children eating. After they will gain energy. And what do they use this energy to do? They use it to do what? Walk. So let's look on our screen and see what are the activities that after eating and you gain energy, we do. Let's look on our screen. Let's look on our screen. We have yes, on our screen, we have what? Children walking, school children walking. Now, we saw previously that they ate, the food that they ate, the water and the stew, has given them the energy and they are walking home. They are happy, can't you see? So if you eat, you get the energy to do what? To walk. Look at them, they are happy. Even they are smiling. They have gained energy. That is why they are walking. Let's look at another picture. On our screen, we have children playing. Look at them, how energetic they are. They are playing football. They have eaten after school. They ate. And the food substances that they ate has given them the energy in playing the ball. School children playing football, they've gained energy. So we can get the energy and then we use it to do what? Play. Let's look at another one. Now on our screen we have what? People dancing. Dancing. All of you say it. Dancing. So when you eat, the food that we eat gives us what? Energy to dance. And these people are dancing. What are they dancing? What is the dance they are performing here? It's what? Adowa. Ashanti people used to dance this dance. This is a festival occasion. And they are dancing. Because of the food they ate, they have gained energy in dancing. So let's look at another picture. We have people reading. Say it, people reading. Now they have got the energy. Before they came here, they ate. They ate. So they have gained the energy in reading. And look at the way they are reading. Look at the woman. The way she has raised the cutlass, she has gained energy. And she is what? Reading. People reading. So if you eat, you get the energy to read. I hope most of you go to farms on Saturdays. And when you go, you eat before you go and then read. Let's look at another picture. A girl sleeping. A girl sleeping. In the evening, when you do it, you can't sleep. Isn't it? Oh, yes, we can't sleep. If you do something wrong and your mother punishes you, then she won't give you food. If you go and sleep, you can't sleep. So if you eat, you get the energy to sleep. The energy helps you to sleep soundly. Look at a girl sleeping. A girl sleeping. Now let's come to our board. So this energy that we have got helps us to walk, play, dance, jump, work, and read. If we don't eat, we become weak and cannot do anything. So respiration is a chemical process through which food substances are broken down within the cells with the release of energy. With the release of what? Energy. This energy helps us to walk, play, dance, jump, work, and read. If we don't eat, we become weak and cannot do anything. Let's look at what we have learned. Children, we have learned that some life processes of living things are respiration, growth, sensitivity, and excretion. Now we looked at respiration. We looked at what? Respiration. And we said respiration is a chemical process. It's what? A chemical process through which food substances are broken down within the cells with the release of energy. With the release of what? Energy. The energy helps us to work, sleep, walk, run, and dance. Today, this is what we have learned. I hope you will remember next time. Let's go to our assignments for today. This is our assignment. Mention any two life processes. Mention any two life processes in living things. Mention any two life processes in living things. 2. Mention any two life activities that respiration helps us to perform. Mention any two life activities that respiration helps us to perform. Learners, this is the end of our lesson. I hope next time you will remember them when I ask you. So when you go home, find a book on respiration and then go through and do this assignment. Till then, goodbye.